Beat you throw a nigga, we gon' bless that bitch. It's getting cold out this motherfucker, B. Hey, that's why we gotta stay focused, dog. Straight up. Shit, even Master Splinter had days like this, baby. Yeah, tapped in 3, nigga. You trying to stop that nigga, huh? But y'all my niggas, though. Hey, we gonna make it happen. Yes, indeed. Hey, I think I want to. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mo Ager, man. We about to go live on YouTube, man. You know what it is, man, over at the Mo Ager Show. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good one. We gonna call this one the Fresh Friday build, man. Hibernating is over, man. So make sure y'all stay tapped in with us, man. It's gonna be a good show. Nice build. We got my boy Lone Star Beats, Lone Star Music in the house. Yeah, man. Come tap in with your boy. 100. Shoot up the prayer, dog. Thanks, Johnny. Give thanks. God bless your soul. You held us down that home road. We praying Ryan is good and Rita straight. Praying for Roger and Rachel. We gon' miss those chicken plates. Damn. She held us down that Michigan State. Yeah, man. We in here early, man. Just make sure the lighting is good in this boy. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everything tight. Make sure I'm looking fresh and crispy in this mug. Yes, man. It's Fresh Friday build, man. So we go keep it fresh on these days. You know, real professional in here, but we go talk our stuff, man. We'll get to it, man. But meanwhile, man, keep vibing to the music. Yes, sir. Tapped in. We got our boy Lone Star. We chilling. We gonna get this thing popping. Yeah. Focus on the light. If you got it to kid, help that man. You gon' be alright. Yeah, it's no good deeds. Never lost in the sea. There's gratitude, dog. Let the heart be free. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's that Secret Sunday wave right there. She love me, call me daddy. Man, what check? Better than a natty. Let you work that radish. Better killing Kelly. She was that kind of funny at all. She was dancing that Secret Sunday, making all that money at all. Turtles in his bitch, and we chilling in the TI. Beat sections in the face full of pizza. Can I take you home for the night? Only if you let me get a slice. Boy Lone Star, one of my dogs. We gonna start early, man. Yo, hey, Master Splinter about to tap in on this one. Hey. Those two with my guys, I need you to choose mine. If they flake, keep it pushing, let them live on that side. What you mean by that? Means we trying to go high, and they heavy as shit. Keep your eyes on the prize, they too heavy to go. I train y'all to be master, not to follow the masses. The masses be the ass, they can't carry the love. But then what you know is all about, what you want to know. Spirituality is hard to go. They don't want the strong shit, get real over here. We made it out the sewer, it was real down there. The love being real, yeah, we up in the air. Close to the most high, nothing to fear. Yeah, ain't nothing to fear, baby. Hey, what's good with those piece of animals, cousin? Been a long year. We had a dinner a year or two. Yes, sir. Turn this up a little bit. Beautiful, no bad. Beautiful struggle. Over the little day. Pass this one, baby. Open that window. Yeah, can I not be with this cold, bro? We been stressed, bro, but we blessed, though. Now these sounding like you got a stress, though. A girl wanna make me a ginger tea. Take it as a dress code, take it as a dress code, take it as a dress code. Thanks for tapping in with me. Tap in. Take 3. Hey, my wagger, you ain't gonna throw no baseline on this joint? Nah. Let it ride out, though. Rest in heaven, Miss Lewis. Sister Lewis. Let the window open. Hey, it's tap dance. It's the tap dance thing. Let's see y'all think tap in. Y'all know what it is.
Dungeon Dawn. Yeah. Stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. Yeah. Stay tapped in. Stay tapped in. Yeah. Stay tapped in. You make your mind up to make miracles. Magic come from the maker. And you spiritual. Ain't niggas miserable. They fight their whole life to be cool like me. Yeah. They want to get on the track and fool like me. We put the work in, and knowledge is powerful. Minutes on the beats, devour a fool. Read between the lines before you talk to a real nigga. She love us cause we solid, even when we fuck up, they still deal with us. 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 Yeah. Yeah, tap in, turtle. You down beneath. Hey. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no sweet thing at all. Yeah, tap in. Hey, leave that window open. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, but this is hip hop shit right here. Hey. Yeah. Hey, we told you niggas not to let us up. After we up here, niggas. Yeah. Hey, Mike. What up, man? Mike Prince in this bitch. Yeah. Mike Prince in this bitch. Yeah. John G in this bitch. Yeah. Mike Bernard in this bitch. Yeah. So y'all beneath, but we still top. Yeah. Everything we see, man, yeah, we on the watch. Yeah. Time travel through the space, though, we see the clock. Yeah. All I need is my mind, and my honey, and my motherfucking block. Click, click, boom, click, click, boom. They
Banging out the room.
I'm banging out the room.
Entities is popping about the day. Married to the money like a motherfucking groom.
Never hold your breath
when you dealing with a chump.
And leave your ass hanging in the motherfucking jump. 22 made it here, we made that
motherfucker Trump.
Quantum leaping through the sky like
motherfucker Trump.
Quantum leaping through the sky like
motherfucker Trump. Turtles nigga tap in. Quantum leaping through the sky like motherfucker Trump.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. It's about to be an epic show, man. I got my boy Lone Star Beats. Yeah, Lone Star Music, man. We about to have a nice little deep dive, man. My boy. He's unique. His name Maurice too, man. So you already know he lit. It's Friday, man. It's my Friday party right here. Oh, yeah. 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 Tap in. Whoa. And I'm on babysitter duties. Y'all see Sonic in the background? Hey, turn it.
Chilly out this bitch.
Sonic.
It's starting to get chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You in the headphones? Headphones? Turn it down a little bit. Turn it down. Get a spinach roll. And it goes, These bitch niggas hating it, They had it long enough, I guess we Indians too. Cherokee like the G, we about to do some voodoo. One shot, Jabberwocky. Do out this bitch. We tapped in, dog. Yeah. Top done. Gas fees, nigga. What you got up on these gas fees? Yeah. We might start a little early. We'll jam up for a minute.
Yeah. Turn it down. Yeah. We ain't reaching for nothing.
We all we trust.
All around without the crazy pumping.
Really drop in. We got it out the sewer.
Shit it on these niggas, we maneuver. Move these niggas out the game, what they doing.
We the new boot say. You better clap for us. Better laugh for us.
Come back and give us back for us. Yeah, we need all of our scratch.
And we need it now. These niggas an inch. They take a mile.
We don't want them around.
Fucking clowns.
When the women down on.
What's wrong with them? Who's raising these niggas?
It's your fault.
Raising these niggas.
Real niggas only recognize real niggas.
They ain't looking up for $1 million, man. How do we deal with it?
Time to put them back in their place, Lord. It's time to put them back in their place, Lord. It's time to put them back in their place, Lord. It's time to put them back in their place, Lord. It's time to put them back in their place, Lord. It's time to put them back in their place, Lord. It's time to put them back in their place, Lord. We ain't gotta trust these niggas no more. We ain't gotta trust these niggas no more. We ain't gotta trust these niggas no more. Yeah. We ain't gotta trust these niggas no more. Yeah, niggas tripping cause the storage running low. I need to get a new phone. I need to hit the stove. It's all good, dog. It's your boy, Mo. Friday night build. Y'all know how it go. Yeah, freestyling, y'all. Caught on, got it. You know when niggas can't figure out the words, they gonna hit you with the yeah.
Hey, yo, fuck your clickbait.
Hey, fuck your clickbait, nigga. You ain't never been wavy. These niggas.
Niggas on the bench, man. These niggas is late. I ain't seeing these dudes yet.
They been in the way. Empire, if you take the L's with the wins. Smells for the pen. Pass me the F. What up, Soul? We got Soul in the building. Maximino in the building. That ain't funny. Middle finger to you clickbait niggas. Swear to God, I really hate these niggas. Mama told me not to hate, but fuck an enemy. Fuck a friend of me. Cheap ass niggas, they y'all finicky. Continent, you can only get in if your energy right. I'm a wave of wine, it's an energy light. Get your energy right. Yeah. We got our dogs in the building. Interesting these reminders out. We about to tap in on some good messages, man. Yes, sir. We lit, dog. It's Friday, bro. Y'all know what it is. Fridays hit different, man. I swear they do. It's my Turtles tick. This came out last year, man. It's my rap group, Turtles.
You had another one of you. She killing the shit. Yeah. I'm for real. Literally turned up. God, D, I'm gonna start the song. Yeah. Don't play with the role you was given.
Keep on till you get your picture.
Push it to the universe, get your attention.
Time to go some fake niggas.
Community's a mention.
Yeah, my circle is small.
I like it that way.
Don't worry about lame niggas fighting for space.
My lane wide open, so I'm making this cake.
And my baby proud niggas, no more mistakes.
They trying to keep us happy with all of this bullshit. Maintain it with a full clip. All this reach to be capping. The gap to the captain. Y'all champion these niggas. Y'all let it happen.
Y'all champion these niggas. Y'all let it happen.
You got to show love to us.
They forgot to show love to us. They forgot to show love to us. I guess the haters on the cusp.
Shake your chakras, nigga. What your balance like?
The girl keep calling me every night. Yeah, she nickname my nigga hit every night.
The sad thing about it, dog, she cherished the pipe. The sad thing about it, dog, she cherished the pipe. The sad thing about it, dog, she cherished the pipe. Hey, Lon, I'm hitting up on Knox and telling him to come through. The sad thing about it, dog, she cherished the pipe. I love this Turtles tape, man. They kind of got that old mid-90s hip-hop kind of, I ain't gonna say underground. Yeah, it's definitely underground, but it's like more so like kind of backpackish, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. We do everything, baby. We make it all work. To the other side. We gonna get started in 3 minutes, man. I'm just warming myself up, man. I need to get right how I need to get right. Got Mighty Eyeball Productions in the building. Family, we ready. Family, we ready. Family, we ready. Yeah. Hop on, dogs. Yeah. Running it up. My mama told me. Yeah, man. Don't let these dusty niggas talk you down. Yeah. Stay solid, young man. Stay solid. This nigga just turn it down, son. I gave the headphones for a reason, bro. Damn, bro. Boy, loud. Need some more candy, my nigga? Yeah. We gonna end it right there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we back once again, man. It's your boy Mo Ager, dog. This is the Mo Ager Show, and we here with the fresh build. Hold on, man. Let me make sure I got the bands right. Let me get this right. I appreciate everybody that's here early, man. You know what they say. Early bird gets the worm. Yes, sir. Yeah. So this is the Mo Ager Show, man. We got a nice build for you guys today. We live over here on Instagram and over here on YouTube. So it's about to be a good one, man. It's Friday. I know you guys are just getting your day started right over there in the Western Hemisphere. You know, this is nighttime for me over in Asia, but it's all good, man, because we go build and we go make this thing work out. And then today's build, man, it's called Friday Fresh Build, man. Hibernating is over, bro. So, hey, if you know what it is, you know what it is. We about to show you what it is, because I got a dope, when I say a dope guest tonight, man, it's my boy Ft.Lonestarrmuzik. We'll bring him home in a second, but, you know, I'm going to give you a quick intro. So, y'all already know, man, life works in seasons, man. And especially during times like, you know, fall, winter, you know what I'm saying? If y'all anything like me, man, I spent the fall seasons kind of just, you know, creating, doing digital work, doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of soul work, you know what I'm saying? Working on myself, meditating, cleaning myself up. I believe that's the winter time, man. That's the hibernating season. You're getting your rest. You're sleeping a lot more than normal. You dig what I'm saying? You're not really outside as much, obviously, especially if you're in cold ass areas, you know, like Michigan, New York. So you in the crib, you're building with your family, you planting those seeds. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure I'm looking to the camera, man. I'm just looking at my fresh ass face right now. Let's see. All right. So you got to make sure you building and planting those seeds during this time. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, bro? Hey, it's about to be springtime, baby. It's about to be March Madness time, baby. If anybody know me, man, hey, this is the time of year where I start to flourish. You know what I'm saying? Where all those seeds I planted, you know, during the winter, them cold ass winters, you know, putting in that grind work. Yeah, and it's all about the show. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's around that time, you know, because it's about to be sunny out. You know, I think it was Groundhog Day a couple of days ago, something like that. So the groundhog tell you it's about to start heating up a little bit. So it's about to be a little warmer outside. You know, chicks is going to be wearing less. You dig what I'm saying? So that's a motivation for niggas anyway. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm a married man. You hear me? But hey, it's getting warmer out. So like in basketball, right? You know what I'm saying? Around March Madness, dog, that was when I had my best basketball, you know, because it was just that time of year, bro. The energy was shifting, bro. We was coming out of that cold ass hibernating winter, you know what I'm saying? So it was that time for me to show out. So it's that time again for everybody, because I already know anybody that's on this podcast building with the boy Mo Ager, man, I already know you've been working on yourself. I know you've been tapping in. I know you've been studying yourself. I know you've been eating better. I know you didn't, you know, did everything you needed to do to get to this point to watch yourself flourish during the season, man. And this is the season to be winning. And also, man, it's time to wake your ass up if you've been hibernating. I'm talking about spiritually. I'm talking about consciously. I'm talking about health. It's time to wake up because hibernating is over. You did what I'm saying? If you've been living under a rock, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, the world, you know, is going through a phase of terraforming. You did what I'm saying? It's terraforming right now. And I'm talking on both right here. You know what I'm saying? And this is my intro before we tap in. But nonetheless, the world, the planet is terraforming itself. It's purging itself from all of the bullshit, from all of the darkness, from all of the control, from all of the things that's held this country and this world down for so many years. So if the world and the earth is cleansing itself out, you need to do the same thing, especially when the energy is vibrating up. You need to vibrate up with the energy. So that means staying away from people that's not necessarily helping you with your elevation, your evolution, that is. As you learning that, you know what? You need to be comfortable
during your evolution period, because this is not necessarily the time to be just running around doing a bunch of wild shit when you're trying to elevate, evolve, man. You kind of got to distance yourself a little bit and make sure that you're keeping yourself as crispy as possible. Because when you put too many people in your mix, that means that you got a lot of traffic to be able to navigate through. But when you learn to, get to that space when you get into solitude, you get into that meditative state, your circle begins to get a little smaller, right? And you start to get a little clearer mentally. And you be like, you know what? I like homie. I like old girl, but you know what I like better? This peace. You know what I like better? These crispy ass manifestations. You know what I like better? These crispy ass downloads that I get that I can actually, use, clear, and have a lot of clairvoyance. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm coming into an age of eldership. You know what I'm saying? I'm down near 40. So, I mean, I've had my years of running the streets, running wild, and doing my thing. But nonetheless, those were the years I was gaining my experience. You know what I'm saying? In order to be wise, you have to have experience. You have to have things to pull from in order to be able to put yourself in position to be wise and to, be an elder and help many people. But nonetheless, man, that is my intro. And we want to thank everybody that's over here that's tapped in. And we want to thank everybody that's over on IG World. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give my shout outs. Who we got over here? Let me see. McLean Bryant, what's goody? Buddy Love, what's happening? I seen what's goody? Aaron Tillman, what it do? And we got our boy Soul tapped in over there on that side too. So we about to bring in one of my dogs. But meanwhile, I want to drop a cool, I spent this whole afternoon, just kind of coming up with different, what you may call, cool stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I call them like tags and stuff like that. So here's one of them. I kind of want to show them off a little bit, So we're going to be doing cool stuff throughout the show. And I really appreciate people that's, with me on this beginning journey with the Mo Egger Show. This is my second season with the Mo Egger Show. And the Mo Egger Show is basically an accumulation of everything that I love doing, everything that I've done, and bringing it all home, man. It's the Mo Egger Show. We got sports. We got music. We got vlogs. We got comedy. We got all of that, man, because it's like a what you may call it's about to be my digital empire, man. It is what it is. And I'm going to start it right here and right now. And, during my hibernating season, I was building. I was building. I did 4, 5, 6 projects. I was writing every day. My notebook is full. So, at this stage of my life and my development, I'm ready to go ahead and watch my seeds flourish, baby. So we're going to talk about all of that stuff, man. And here we go.
This is the Mo Egger Show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell, baby, for the latest waves from the Mo Egger Show. Now let's tap back in.
Run that back one more time. Run that back one more time.
Yes, sir. This is the Mo Egger Show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell, baby, for the latest waves from the Mo Egger Show. Now let's tap back in.
That shit sound cool as hell. Yeah, that's my guy, Yes Sir. He's a part of the program too. So, we got Uncle Sly. We got Yes Sir. He's like my DJ guy. He's like the host. You know what I'm saying? I got my whole cast there. We got Sonic in the building. Sonic, say what up, baby. Come here, man. Come here, Nick. It's my stepson, man. What's up, man? Say hi to the people. Come here, man. Yeah. Say what's up, man. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, come on. Your swag is trash right now. But all right, man, we about to bring my boy Lone Star in the building, man. Yes, sir. It's about to go down.
Oh, man.
We got Lone Star Music in the house, man. You know what, man? Let's give him one round of applause. Ah, man. I should have added that to my thing. Yeah. Let me see. What can I give you? All right. This is okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey.
Okay. All right, yeah. So I'm just working out some kinks over here, man. Y'all bear with me. So, man, what's up to the show, man? This is my dog right here, man. We go back big time, man. Big time, man. First, I got to give you a quick little intro, man. First and foremost, I met this guy when I was in Dallas, when I was living in Dallas, and he actually reached out to me, man. I think he got wind that I was making music and stuff like that. He reached out to me. I believe it was an Instant Messenger.
Yep. Yeah, man. Kurt McGurk. Shout out to the homie Kurt McGurk, man. You know what I'm saying? He put me on, dude. And yeah, bro, we've been locked in ever since, dog. It was
Yeah.
It was on.
Yeah, we definitely got to get Kurt McGurk on here because Kurt is, you know, I'm so happy for him, man, that he's still at it, bro. He's still working hard. He's still putting out crazy music. I think he cooking now. I think he does like catering and shit like that. So it's like, it's good to see that brother, man, you know, and I got massive love for both of y'all, man, because y'all showed me that Southern hospitality way back when, man.
Sure.
But I got to give you an intro, man. This dude, Lone Star, man, you know, especially my production, man, this dude really showed me a lot when it came to music production, man. He the one that really like taught me the importance of just real sound quality, man. Like he taught me how to mix my beats, man. I still remember, man, you gotta turn the low end on off everything. You don't need no low end. You know what I'm saying? He was real cool. I think he was maybe like 22, 23 at the time, but he was teaching me how to really make my sound stand out. And you know, and there was times where I actually went to him. I'm like, yo, I need you to mix this for me. And he came through for me. I used to have parties at the house. This dude used to be so locked in. I used to have the women downstairs eating pork chops and all type of stuff. But he upstairs locked in, mixing the beat. He wasn't even tripping about nothing that was going on. But I appreciate that respect. And I appreciate that hard work that he had back then. And he still got it, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. He has a pure soul, a pure heart. And his intentions have always been pure. And you can see it even in his development now, man. I'm always proud of this brother. And, you know, we talked about doing some wonderful things a long time ago. And this man really got on the track with Eminem. Damn near co-produced with Dr. Dre. And I'm going to let him do the rest, man. But the man is the truth. His drums is incredible. His shit knock. He from Texas. He from Dallas. And he rap. His name Maurice. Shout out to my man, Lone Star, man. That's the intro, man. What's good?
Man, thank you, big bro. Thank you for having me, man. It's been a beautiful journey, bro. You know.
Absolutely, man. And it's been a journey, dog. And it's been a journey that I've been witnessing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Seeing your growth and development, and just seeing how much that you've grown as a man, how much you continuously grow as a producer. I'm not really surprised by that at all. But it's dope that you're sticking with it, man. Because most people, you know what I'm saying? Let's just call it what it is, man. You do it for love, and your love it seems like it's just driving you through. So. Sure. The name of the show tonight, man, you know, it's Friday, Fresh Build. You know what I'm saying? I really throw on a sport coat, you know what I'm saying? But I thought I would for the day. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow I might have on some flip-flops in the hoodie, my nigga. But today, nigga, I got the body. I'm still getting used to the bald head, too, by the way.
Fresh, my guy. You looking fresh, man. You looking very dapper.
I look grown?
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir.
I look like an adult and shit? All right. Yeah, that's what it is. Trust me. As soon as the show over there, I'm right back in my bag. You know what I'm saying? Back in my body and shit.
Yes, sir.
But, anyway, man, so we got Fresh Friday Build, man. Hibernating is over, man. I believe I picked that title, man. Spirit gave me that title, you know, for many reasons. Obviously for conscious reasons, spiritual reasons, meaning that, you know, it's time for us to wake up to what's going on. It's time for us to wake up to our spiritual awakening. It's time for us to start studying. And one thing I have noticed about you is, like, even when we met up in Los Angeles, man, you were studying some stuff. I'm like, oh, how you know about that, bro? Like, how you know about this person? You was already kind of in that, I can say kind of, but you was on that frequency at that time, dog. And I was like always impressed. I remember we went to get them big ass pieces, and you was talking about, I forgot who he was talking about, but yeah, you was already tapped in.
Yeah,
so,
man.
You know, how would you explain, you know, the hibernating season versus the harvesting season, and how has that played out in your life, bro, at this point?
Man, it's crazy, bro, because the title of this is so fitting for where I'm at in my life right now. You know what I mean? This is like the second level up for me. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Like, I really had to step outside of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? So that hibernation season is very important. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hermit myself. I stay in solitude a lot. You know what I mean? But I say this season in my life was very it's very interesting because I'm in the middle of it right now. But stepping outside of my comfort zone after the success is man, I say I'm in a season of expansion, brother. You know what I mean? The kind of wrap it, to sum it all up. You know what I'm saying? But the hibernation season is very important, dude. Very fucking important, man.
You can see this right. Hold on, run one more time.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get my cues right. All right. Hey, dog. You know, it's funny that now that you say that because I feel like I'm in that second phase of my what you may call expansion period. You know, because obviously I played in the NBA early on.
Yes,
I
sir.
got early, 22 years old. I think the majority of my 20s, man, had bread. I was, doing really well, but obviously I lacked. Well, I would say I would lack more so discipline and focus. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I knew better at times, but I made a lot of mistakes early on that may have, you know, pushed me out of, I don't want to say grace, but it pushed me to a point where it's like, I hit rock bottom. Let's just call
Yeah.
it what it is. Red, lost everything physical. But I think the only thing that kept me going was just my spiritual compass.
Yes, sir.
But I believe that, every man that's actually on the path, bro, I believe we all come into a certain phase at an early age where we get some dope ass success, get some success just to see what it's like, right?
Yeah.
And then we kind of like lose it along the way, only for us to build ourselves back up to a place where we like, okay, I know what to do now. I know
Yep.
exactly how to move now. I have a lifelong example of things that that I learned from. So it's like for me personally, I don't really believe that what we may call mistakes or bad decisions at a young age is a bad thing. I believe that all God points into when we get to a point where it's like, all right, I'm about to move into a new area of wisdom, wealth. I'm about to move into a new area of understanding.
Yeah.
And guess what? And at this stage, when it comes to like, I guess when you like someone in your late 30s, mid to late 30s,
Yeah.
these are the stages where the era of I would say the margin for error becomes very small.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like you got to get it right this time. You did
Sure.
because you knew better. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how do you feel about that as well?
Man, it's definitely that. It's definitely that for saying for me. I spent a lot of, and not to say like I'm not gonna serve. I spent a lot of years serving others, and it's funny, man. In this season in my life, well, really, when I hit my Saturn return, man, when I turned 30, like it was the beginning of it. It was the beginning of it, bro. That's literally when I walked away from my job and I really focused really hard on my craft and what my dreams, and making it become a real thing. And but I was still serving others. It was still certain parts of me that needed to be shed, you know. And now that I'm all the way to the point to where the focus is literally on me. In this hibernation season, like my isolation, like you said, that peace, those downloads you get, that man, and even in this space, like it's been difficult moments too. Cause it's like, man, it feels very fucking uncomfortable. It feels very uncomfortable. But I don't know. I mean, it seemed even with today, it seemed like I found a greater level of peace today. So this, like I say, man, this show is the title is very fitting. I
That's
had a
love.
conversation with my boss earlier today at work this morning, and we talked about the same thing. So it's crazy how everything is in alignment, man. It's really low key freaking me out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at peace though. So I know something great is on the horizon, man.
Yeah. And it's crazy you say that because like I mean honestly, my spirit guided me to hit you for whatever reason. I'm just like,
Wow.
and I'm just that, bro. And I
Yeah.
believe once you like kind of get out of the way and allow certain things to just flow through you. I talk about the flow state a lot, and
Yeah.
I believe that you can always be in the flow state. And then this title, like I didn't know what. Honestly, I never know. I never know what I'm gonna do musically. I never know what I'm gonna do. It's just like I just let it come through,
Yeah.
and that's the crazy thing that you say that because it's all aligned, man. And
Right.
most people don't give enough credit to things just being lined up, man. And I believe in that. I believe in harmony, man. I believe in flow.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe that what I'm saying. You don't always have to, um, fight against certain things, like especially if it feels good, Um, So you talked a lot about, getting out that comfort zone, bro. And one thing I've noticed about, being in solitude, it's very tough at times because you get a lot of thoughts.
Yep.
And sometimes you gotta like gauge which is chatter, which is which thought is actually beneficial, which thought is trying to trick you, which, because you get to a point where it's like it's not a lot of people around telling you what to do no more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be self-motivated. You gotta push yourself past whatever, and then, and then you being a creator, knowing you dope, you still have thoughts that come to your head like, all right, maybe that ain't, maybe this ain't, because it just, a lot of people just, here's the deal, bro. Once you
Yeah.
get into, there's not a lot of people around. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? And then you come back, and then you come back better. But like how have you dealt with just that solitude time? Because that's a very difficult time to be in, man.
Man, like I say, bro, I've always been very comfortable in that space because I mean, shit, just coming up, I've always, you know what I'm saying, that's just always been my steez, man. Hence the name, you know what I'm saying, Lone Star. So like I really live
Yeah.
by it, you know what I'm saying? Like being alone never really bothered me, you know what I'm saying? Um until now. You know what I'm saying? Until now, bro. When I was it's like after hitting a certain level of success and having a lot of energies around me,
Yeah.
When I got to that success, I was alone. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I hit my Saturn return, like, not to say like I got to this success by myself, because it was a lot of people that was put in place that helped me get to that position. But in the initial stages, it was literally me and my thoughts and me writing down those thoughts. I remember specifically in 2014 when I wrote that I wanted to become a platinum producer. 2014, I'm sorry. And I didn't know how I was going to do it. You know what I mean? That following year, I quit my job and literally focused on the shit. That was that solitude space.
Yeah.
So I was used to it already. But in this season, it was kind of different because,
Right.
okay, I've achieved what I've achieved musically. But on a personal level, like for my personal life, it's certain things that I neglected that made this
Bro.
isolation season very uncomfortable.
Yeah, bro.
My me being a person of service, that shit no longer served me in this season. Shedding certain friends and certain people, uh, like shedding those certain friends and people or whatever, not even just friends or people. I can't even blame it on anything external of me. Shedding certain parts of me that no longer serve me led me to this space in my life to where it's all about leadership, and not only leadership as an individual, but as a man. How do I want to, you know, I don't have any biological children, so it's like now after focusing on my career, now I can focus on myself as a man personally. You know what I mean? And how I'm going to lead and guide and, you know, provide and protect for what's, you know what I'm saying, my nation. You know what I'm saying? What's going to come from me. You know what I mean? So, man, bro, it's been it's kind of been difficult because like I've been used to people pleasing. I've been used to helping a lot of people, bro, and that shit it was very uncomfortable for me. And shedding certain limited mindsets too, because I thought
Yes, sir.
music was the only motherfucking way.
Mm.
I was literally like, I'm one of those type of people to where I really just focus on one thing until I get that one motherfucking thing done. And
Yeah.
when I got that one thing done, I was stuck.
Mm.
Like literally writing that shit down on the paper. I want to become a platinum producer. I did it. And after I did it, success became that success became a thing to where it was like, oh shit, well, what the fuck I'm gonna do from here? You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I done already hit the mark that I wanted to hit, which is sad because I should have had bigger goals. But man, that the dangers of success can be a motherfucker, bro.
That's very true.
But
That's
it's also a helping tool too. Because once you get stuck, you eventually get to a point to where it's like, okay, how do I get unstuck from this part of where I'm at? You know what I mean? And then you'll be uncomfortable for so long until you finally snap out of the shit. You know what I mean?
Right. It's three things you said, bro, that was very pivotal. For one, the service component. All right, that's a very, 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 that's a masterful way to actually come into it, because we're here to provide, we're here to serve, we're here on our individual path, bro, but we still have a collective purpose to serve the collective. I feel like you in the same position I was, because I was in a position too, when I'm giving to the wrong people, and pretty much just draining my energy at times, and then looking up like, damn, where's the reciprocity?
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't have a certain level of reciprocity, when you're giving so much, that can lead to depression, that can lead to addiction, that can lead to a lot of dark shit. So even when giving, you know what I'm saying? It tells us that in the word, where it says, your cup is overflowing. And then, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you really can't give what you don't have, bro. And I had to learn that, man, because I guess I was one of those people who came out of the hood, bro. And I feel like there was a certain level of not really survival's remorse, but also just one of those levels where you want to be the one who still be the real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And having all these people around, and then you look up, it's like, all right, when you start to make decisions that's not necessarily conducive to a certain lifestyle, you watch these people fade away, right? And then you kind of go through a bitter stage. You go through a stage of resentment. You go through a stage of, man, fuck these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody picking the phone up no more, because you decided to, stop playing basketball. You decided to just stop being a people pleaser. And you decided that, you know what, man, I'm being depleted right now, man. Because I look up, I'm ain't nobody there for me when I need the things that I need, because you spend so much time being that one that's giving, and always being a giver. So I very much so went through that phase. But I also believe that's a graduation phase. Like, now well done. Now, hey, focus on yourself. The best way you can help others is by helping yourself now. And knowing that energy that you put in, the energy that you put in every day by meditating and being in that solitude space, you are already raising the resonant frequency of the planet without even knowing it, you don't need a person to give to in order to serve no more. You don't need to be at an event to serve no more. You recognize that shit, you can serve right in your room, meditate, writing things down is really making a difference. And that's one of the cleanest ways to serve. And then when it's time for you to actually start doing the physical work, you do it from a different perspective. You heard me?
Yeah.
There's another thing you said, bro. I think a lot of people that's listening, well, we have a few people in here. I think some people may want to know what the Saturn return is. Like, how would you explain the Saturn return? What age does it happen for people? Because I had a Morris brother teach me about a certain period of a Saturn return that I was going through. And if he hadn't told me about the Saturn return and what it meant, I don't know if I would have been able to handle that little 4 or 5 year period that I went through without knowing that, like, oh shit. And then we could talk about Saturn and what that is a little bit later. But explain to us what the Saturn, yeah. Well, let's talk about the Saturn return. What does it mean?
The Saturn return is pretty much like from that age range of like 28 to 30, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe 31, 28 to 31, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know what it is. I can't explain it really why it happens. You know what I mean? But it's like you get to that point in life, and it's actually two phases of it. You have a Saturn return and you have a Chiron return. You know what I mean? Chiron return is when you like 48 to 50. You know what I mean? So but yeah, it's from like 20, 27, 28 to 30. You know what I mean? Where you just kind of reality hits you. And normally this is the phase where niggas is working their jobs, where they feel like, you know, I don't know, it's like you lose that sense of fulfillment. It's like, damn, I've been doing it wrong. Now I gotta find something else to fulfill, like, you know, to fulfill this, you know, fill this void that I, you know what I'm saying? And then normally be the shit that you were very passionate about that you put to the backside because, you know, you was trying to make a living or whatever the case. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's Saturn return in the song. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because I've heard different, you know, like I said, different age range for men. You know, for me, this brother told me that when I was 32 years old, he's like, yeah, you about to go through your Saturn return between the ages 32 and 36.
Yeah.
I don't know if because he put that on my mind, because the year before that, before he told me that, I was actually doing pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was getting gigs, I was streaming. I mean, I'm not streaming, but I was I was doing a lot of speaking. You know, I was selling a lot of beats. I was doing shows. Like my life was actually cracking. You know what I'm saying? And I was still in a relationship with my ex at the time. And then that year, I think, well, yeah, we broke up. That year, 32, we actually broke up. I was engaged for maybe a month, bro. I think I broke the record for the. I'm going to say I broke the record. No, I want to just make sure I'm getting this right. I broke the record for the shortest engagement in history. I was engaged for like 3 weeks.
Wow, dude.
I was engaged for like 3 solid weeks, bro. And you know what I'm saying? But long story short, I was 32. Then shortly after that, you know what I'm saying, we broke up. Then I go through a phase where I'm just like, all right, like you said, bro, that void. Like you go 6 years in a relationship, like it's like, yo, how you gonna fill that void? I filled that void with, you know, I was just smacking everything. I was the Bumble King. I was Tinder. I was Wesley Swipes. I was the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Swipe, match. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting bread. I was like, all right, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this was like my first time being single in LA, bro. I was living in San Pedro. Like, ooh, shit, all right, cool. I wasn't tripping. But not that, I mean, one thing that I didn't understand at that time was, even though our relationship became rocky, it was still another support there. You know what I'm saying? It was two people that were supportive. And a lot of my success came because I had a level of support, even though we wasn't on the same page towards the end or whenever it happened. But so when that dropped off, that means that I actually lost the whole power field of my, you know what I'm saying? That's why certain things was coming to. That's why they say two heads are better than one.
Man, listen, that's a mastermind, bro. You, man,
yeah.
They don't understand how divine that is, bro, when you got a solid, you know what I mean, solid woman where you really build. So that's the real building right there, bro.
Yeah, somebody that can even if the relationship isn't all the way great, you know what I'm saying?
Feel that divine, that polarity, bro. You know?
That polarity, baby. And that's why these motherfucking doubles work so hard to try to destroy the man and the female relationship, because they understand that two of these people together, especially, I ain't trying to be like, but especially the melanated man and the melanated sister together, that's a powerful thing right there. It's a lot of wonderful things that can happen. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? My wife is Asian and it's lit. It's all the way lit. I give her all of the, I ain't gonna say, I give her a huge deal of the credit why I've become the man that I've become, because I told people on my last show how much he helped me during my health period when I was about to die. She was there for me. So basically, like when that drop off, man, when you lose that, man, they say married men make more money.
Facts.
If you went to that, you know what I'm saying? If you went to that, they say married men make more money. Married men are, because the thing is, we don't hear enough stories about successful men who are actually clean, who actually are, you know, solid to their wives, not, you know, fucking around, smashing a bunch of chicks. They actually tapped in. Of course, they're never going to show you that because it would actually hurt their plans. It would hurt their agenda, because unity hurts their agenda, obviously. So I filled the void with a bunch of smashing, bro. I was smashing everything, baby. It was fun. But I hit rock bottom shortly after that, man. Ended up getting evicted out of my crib, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? She evicted me nice too. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
Bro, how?
Nice. I was when I first moved there, I was paying a rent 2 or 3 months in advance, boy.
Yeah.
This was 2100, baby. I'm talking about 2100. I'm talking about you could see the beach. You know what I'm saying? I was really on my hermit shit at that time. I was walking around with a stick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big ass stick. I was the hermit. But I was a good tenant. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying all the rent. Bread was coming in. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I started slipping though. I ain't gonna lie, I started slipping. I can look back right now and pinpoint every decision I made while the relationship went south on my end. I'm not talking about the things that I did on my end. I
Yes,
see
sir.
exactly what's wrong.
Accountability.
Yes, sir. And I saw some of the same things start to come up even in my new relationship. I'm like, nope. I see you, bitch, nigga. Big. Nope. We ain't all that way. Not this time, baby.
Yeah.
I learned from my mistakes.
Master yourself, bro. Master yourself, man.
You gotta master yourself, dog. So anyway, I had a rough patch, dog. It was rough. From 32 to about 36, 37. I made it look good though. I made struggle look good. And that was a thing that I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna look like I'm struggling, even though I was low key going through my phase, bro. But I believe your spirit, your higher self, will push you to these places so that you can get to a phase where you're like, all right, build yourself back up.
Yeah, all the time, bro. That's why it's like now, it's like I'm learning to enjoy that shit, bro. Like in the beginning stages I guess it's like the stages of grief or something. You know what I'm saying? Like shedding all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like now, I don't know, like since yesterday, bro, I really since about a week or two ago, I really just been all right with it, man. It's like you find joy in that rebuilding phase, bro. At some point, you know what I mean? And that's when I guess that's when you know you're in alignment, bro. You know, the shit just start going high.
It start going high. And that alignment is like, I really don't even pray for like physical things, bro. I pray for like recognition. I pray for shit like that. Help me recognize some of these things. I'm like, oh shit, recognize these blessings because they right there, dog.
Man, what?
I'm gonna give you a real one, bro. Like, I didn't decide to start doing these lives until yesterday morning.
See? Yeah, bro.
I did an interview, bro. Somebody interviewed me, man. So here's me on my mind. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm out here in Asia. Ain't nobody fucking with nobody. Nothing I got to say. I put my music out. If they get it, they get it. I just wasn't really as inspired to come out and start talking like that again because I did podcasts, bro. I did this shit 2013. I done spoke all over the world. I done did a lot of talking, bro. And I just felt like nobody wanted to hear what the fuck I had to say no more. For whatever reason, bro. I had a lot of things going in my head. I'm just like, man, nobody want to hear what I got to say. So all they care about is basketball. And then after I did that podcast, it gave me confidence because there was so many people that reached out like, yo, bro, where you been at?
Wow.
Like, where have you been? Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought about myself. I'm just like, oh shit. The whole period I was going through my hibernation period, it was preparing me for this because I did not know I was going to be on here, bro. This is my second one in 2 days.
Beautiful.
And I'm inspired to keep doing it and keep building it. But you know what I was doing in between that? I was building my digital empire. Because now if you go on the Moega Show YouTube channel, I got like 10 playlists.
Fire.
300 videos. Fire. So I'm just like, now that I can put myself in position to use my voice again and start talking to people and start adding value, allowing people to come on here to share their stories. And it's a service, right? This is a service, bro.
Yes, sir.
We're serving, bro. And now that I have everything lined up like I wanted, I got my merchandise lined up the way I wanted. I got all my music lined up like I wanted. And now we go sit here and talk about it and help other people network. So we got the chat over here. We got people in here that's networking already, people connecting. And that's how the universe is going to bless you in this stage in life. It's like, all right, cool. We went through a phase where it's like a bunch of rich niggas doing a bunch of stupid shit, getting their money. But now it's like, all right, the real cool niggas not is the ones who actually going to help others get enriched spiritually, physically, psychologically. And that's the wave. Because it has to be a balance at this point because you got a lot of niggas over here that's winning off this dysfunction still.
Yeah.
You got to have these bills too. It got to be space for niggas like us who actually go through these shadow phases when we were doing our shadow work, that trauma work.
Yep.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you describe your phase when you had to do, and once again, this is a consistent balance in that, man. how would you say that like you've been able to overcome, trauma and dark days and stuff like that, and shadow work?
Man, it's funny because like, during that period, like, from like 2014 to 2016, I thought I thought I did enough. I thought I did enough work, nigga. Nah, the
Wow.
work never done. The work
Never
is never done. You know what I mean? So like even right now I'm reparenting myself. You know what I mean? I'm healing my inner child right now. A lot of that healing of my inner child came from my creative expression too. Me being able to express myself creatively. Me tapping into that kid. I sent a text to the homies earlier this morning, man. Let's think like a 7-year-old. You know what I mean? Let's really unlock our imagination. I think staying childlike is probably the most important thing you could ever do in life. You know what I mean? Becoming an adult, becoming a parent. Sometimes we get stripped of that child, being childlike, bro. And it's really the key to life for me, bro. That's really how we stay youthful. That's really how we stay fresh, man. That's really how we stay. That's how we learn, continue to learn. That's how we continue to grow. The most important years in life is the formative years. So you're a sponge. You're absorbing everything, from 0 to 7. And I think that we really got to stay in that recording mode. You know what I mean? Because man, kids in that range, bro, they have a powerful subconscious mind, bro. It's absorbing, it's recording all that shit, bro. So, yeah, man, I think that helps the shadow phase, bro. Really tapping back into that childlike space and learning new things, growing, no matter how you get to it, whether it's meditation, hypnosis, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Really just get to that space to where you're in that childlike space, bro, and you evolving and learning.
I'm gonna drop some fire for that.
Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool. Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool. Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool. Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool.
Fade that shit out real clean. Yeah, that's real talk, bro. That imagination. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that was fire, bro. Cause I'm huge on that imagination, man. I swear, whenever I go talk to children, man, I make sure I tap in on that. I don't care where I'm at. I'm like, yo, make sure you keep your imagination. Your imagination is how you build worlds, man. Right. And I don't care what nobody say, bro. I believe there's an afterlife. I believe, and I know for a fact that there's another side to this whole thing. And a part of you building your heavenly world is through your consciousness now. If you can build your consciousness now with your imagination right now and create and build your space, do what you love and do what you enjoy, I guarantee you're building up a vibrational storehouse for yourself when you leave this body. I promise you. That's why they tell you that's why we got to do the shadow work now, because all of that dark shit, it cannot go up to higher frequencies. It cannot go into the higher heavens. Yeah. And that's the main thing. We're trying to get back home, baby.
Yeah.
We using
get back to the light, bro. Got to go through the dark to get to the light.
It's the only way. That's the only way. So we're going to take a 1-2 minute break. I'm going to grab me some water real quick, man. And we're going to tap back in. We about to get into some music in a minute, man. We about to really talk about this music jam. But I appreciate the build, man. My boy Lone Star. This guy is incredible, man. And we're going to tap in, dog. Stay tapped in with us.
Hey, what's happening, you jab ass niggas? Hey, this is Uncle Sly. Hey, we just want to make sure you guys are having a good time here at the Moega Show. Hey, make sure you guys continue to stay tapped in. Locked and loaded, baby.
Locked and loaded. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So let's I want to talk about some of these drum kicks that you be cooking up, man. Can we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, let's get it, bro.
Good.
Man.
How did you come up with that idea to start doing drum loops? Not drum loops, but like drum packs.
Drum packs, man. Just living an entrepreneurial lifestyle. You know what I mean? Finding ways to really just sustain myself. Really, no, I can't even say it was a money motivated dude. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just tried it one day, bro. A lot of the times I don't even really be having a business plan or, you know what I'm saying, a reason for the shit. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when I had dropped the Swangers and Vogues kit, that shit was free. You know what I mean? I just put that shit together, and once I put it out, I asked some people on Facebook who wanted a kit from me, and man, when I put it out for free, I told everybody to comment their emails, you know what I'm saying, and I'll send it to you. Bro, I got like 80 fucking emails. I build my mailing list off of a fucking a free kit. You know
That's
what I mean?
lit.
So once I kind of tapped into that, I was like, oh shit, I might be on to something. And you know, I started working on my first kit. This was like from like 2014 to 2015. 2016. I started working on my first kit, which was originally going to be named 808 Big Kit. And it ended up turning into Snare Aristotle. And
Yeah, I remember.
man, bro, I dropped Snare Aristotle in December of 2016. And that was probably the most money that I've ever made off of music. I was like, oh shit, this might be my calling, bro. Like I literally was gonna stop making beats to just focus on making drum kits. Like I saw that, like I literally made what I probably made at UPS in a few months in literally 3 hours. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is fucking insane, bro. So that's how I stumbled upon like, you know, making, you know, getting into sound design and shit like that. Shout out to the homie Necessary too, man, because he designed my first kit cover, man.
Yeah, I actually just talked to Ness.
Dope.
He said he's going to the show. I'm gonna bring him
Dope.
on as a guest too. And it's funny,
Yeah.
dog. Like, why is he such? Why, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't look up to a lot of niggas, bro. But he's one of those people I look up to creatively, dog. Like he's been dope since forever, bro. Like, how is this dude so fucking dope? And people, Ness is cold. And people still sleep on man, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know. At this, what is success for artists, and what is like? I feel like dope artists who have like consciousness. I feel like here's the stumbling block for us at times, man. We become so good at what we do, and we become so well versed at what we do. We're not necessarily driven by like mainstream success. So, like, I would like to ask a person like yourself, or even him, like, what would success look like for you musically now? Knowing what you know about the industry, knowing what you know about yourself, what would success be for you musically?
What would be success for me musically now? Success for me now is getting up every morning and being able to express myself. It's not about the accolades anymore. It's I'm trying to get to the point to where it's not about the money. You know what I mean? And I mean it shouldn't be about the money because really ain't much money in this motherfucker, to be honest. unless you got a beautiful catalog. But just staying creative. Staying creative. Right. That's success. That's fulfilling to me right now. I have all the resources. I have great relationships within the music industry, man, and I'm grateful for that. But yeah, just staying creative, bro. Being able to get up and tap into that source energy, bro, and just let it come through me. That's success.
That's lit. That's lit. I appreciate that answer, bro. Can I ask you a personal question though?
Yes, sir.
Was it what you thought it was? Because don't answer that yet. Let's name people. Let's let these niggas know who you worked with. All right, because we haven't even got there. We've been tapping in. We went inward first. Let's go outward a little bit, and we're gonna bring it right back.
Yes, sir.
Who have you worked with in the industry?
Man, at this point is, man, first and foremost, Marshall Mathers. You know what I mean? I've never in a million years thought I would have worked with that guy, let alone twice. You know what I mean? So
crazy. What does that feel like though when it first happened?
the first time it happened, it was just unreal. I knew about the shit, and it still didn't feel real until the fucking album came out. You know what I mean? And when the album came out, it was just like this huge release, bro. I just cried so fucking hard because
Yeah.
my motivation to even make that happen, bro. Like I was going through so much during that time. Like fucking air condition was out in the house, nigga. The fucking, you know what I'm saying? We was close to losing the home.
Hot in the Grove?
Kinds of shit, bro. But I got up every fucking morning, bro, and I made beats non-stop, bro. I made beats non-stop until I got whatever I was gonna get out of the shit. And yeah, man, and I remember S1 just like telling me, bro, just keep doing it. Just stay locked in, bro. Just stay locked in. And I didn't let none of my external circumstances, none of that shit bother me, bro. I just stayed zoned in until it fucking happened. And it wasn't real until it fucking came out. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was one. And the second time it happened when it was with Dre, that was just some out of the blue shit. You know what I mean? Because we were supposed to be on the first Music to Be Murdered By. And I kind of got disappointed, bro, when it dropped and we didn't make the cut. But then at the end of the fucking year, when I released it, man, it's so important to detach from the results of things. Because after that, I say after that first success, after landing on Kamikaze, I got so used and attached to like shit going how it's supposed to go, right?
Right.
After that, I didn't make it on you know, on the release of Music to Be Murdered By, you know, being so attached to the idea of it happening, you know, I had to release it. And when I released it and I let go, that shit came right back around in December when he dropped the deluxe.
Yeah.
Wow, man. You know, that was a great learning lesson. You know what I'm saying, during that time, man. But yeah, bro. Yeah, man. You know, Eminem. I work with Royce the 5'9". I work with 2 Chainz. I work with shit, man. Lil Mix. I've worked with Rap City. You know what I mean? Man, so many people, bro. So many people, dog. The list is insane, man. Just check my Genius, bro.
Yeah. No, that's lit. Hey man, congratulations on all of that, bro, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, for any producer, bro, to get those type of accolades, man, it's a dream come true. You know, I've always had a dream. You know me, I was always like the Eminem guy. And when I met Dre, you know, and I was in the
Yeah,
studio,
bro. Nah, bro. You got to meet that man, dude.
yeah, that was like a big deal for me.
Hell
But
yeah.
it's crazy though, man. So let me ask you a question. What was it what you thought it was gonna be though? Because you talked about detachment, and I feel like a detachment is one of the things we have to really, really concentrate and focus on. That's the thing. You have to do it. But how did you, after everything went down, everything, you know, settled into your space,
Yeah.
was the success in that what you thought it would be?
No. It definitely was. It definitely what I it's definitely not what I expected. I'm grateful though, because of the experience is priceless. Like, there's pros and cons to it. So like, to be a part of an album, on top of it being a shock drop, you know what I mean? And like, that experience when that shit first dropped, that high, I can't explain it, bro. I can't explain it. And that's probably one of the reasons why I still stick with it, and I love like being a part of these major releases, bro, because the energy you get when those people, fans, respond to their music and they're throwing all of that energy to that project, you feel it because you was a part of it energetically. So you're receiving all of it. And I remember my girl telling me to hold on to that energy, because I was one of them type of people to where I pick up the phone and I, everybody asking how it feels and this, that, and the third, bro. And I would give that energy away because I would want people to feel what I was feeling when I really should have helped. He told me to hold on to that for your manifestation for the next joint. So now I'm more disciplined. I'm now more disciplined in holding on to that energy so that I can put it towards the next thing, bro. And instead of answering the phone and giving that energy away to a lot of people. But it's unexplainable. I'll say that. And in terms of like, monetary stuff, like monetary gain from it, like that was kind of disappointing. But we're in a different era. You know what I mean? So I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not too upset about it. But I had expectations that were probably unrealistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a reality check. I say it was a reality check. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess I can say it was everything I expected it to be. You know what I mean? It's not really too many disappointments behind it. You know what I mean? It's cool to, like, when I went out to LA, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because that was before any of the shit happened. When I connected with you out there, bro, like that was when I finally committed to my focus. I literally remember like watching Straight Outta Compton, bro, in 2015, like this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then months later, I link up with the homie King Mez, who was writing 70% of fucking Compton, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was insane, bro. That shit was insane to me. So like moments like that and meeting cool people, like literally last year around this time, I was sitting at S1 House watching the Super Bowl with fucking Rhapsody, bro, working on her album, and like watching Snoop and Dre and all of these people perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, bro. Like it is everything I imagine it be, bro, because you meet these people and you see how down to earth these people are, bro, and it's man, bro, it's it's crazy, bro. It's a blessing.
You know, it's crazy what you said about going back to what you said earlier about basically, keeping some of that energy for yourself, basically, serving and stuff like that. I believe that that's a very important thing. Even when you're going through that phase of manifestation, if you have something that you want to keep, they say, a lot of wise men will tell you, like, hey man, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Yes.
You have a better chance of manifesting it based upon you just keeping it to yourself, just like anything. So it's like giving that stuff away because you want people to feel the same way as you. It was a weird thing to think because they will never feel that. They can never feel that. It's just impossible. I've been in that point. Man, bro, you remember I used to have parties at the house?
Yeah.
I just wanted people to kind of like experience what I was experiencing and feel that way, but it just wasn't. It didn't never. And I and it hurt me because I felt like, damn, why y'all not appreciating? I low key got entitled because I felt like they should have been showing me a little bit more respect, that I was trying to share my blessings with them, but it never tends to work that way.
You know what, bro? And it's funny because you said it earlier, bro. I was very grateful. I wasn't a partying type, but when you invited me over, bro, you don't understand. Well, I'm letting you know now. It done a lot for me. Pull up to your crib, bro, and just get creative, bro. We would spend hours making beats, dude. In the room, we would stay in that room for hours, man.
Very factual.
And
very factual.
That was the perfect escape for me, man. It was the perfect escape for me to connect with somebody who understood. So I was so grateful for that, dude. Even though I wasn't a partying type dude, even when you invite me, because man, it would feel weird because I don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I was grateful to go over to your crib and get in a space and, really like get in the vibration of all of that, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a blessing, man. That was a blessing, bro. And I'm grateful to you for that, bro. To experience, you know what I mean? I really value it, man.
That's dope, man. I definitely always enjoyed you coming through, man. It was always a dope time. You know what I'm saying? Going through sounds, man. I still got some of the
Bro.
drum kits you gave me too, bro.
Bro,
That's
that's crazy.
I still got them boys, bro. I still got some of the beats we made. I still
Man.
got a lot of that stuff, man. And I definitely remember bringing up like whenever like we downstairs cooking, we bring the plates up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you was cooling. You was cooling.
Yeah, man. Bro, and if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have never met Knoxville or the Olympics. You know
That's
what
right.
I mean? That's crazy,
right.
bro. Like that was a cool ass experience to go over there and meet Knox, who was connected. Huh?
Yeah, I know that y'all got close after that, man. Knoxville, like he's done stuff with Rick Ross,
Yeah.
Wayne, Birdman, like shit. Who else at this point?
Man, you know what fucked me up, bro? The fact that he did summer in Miami with Jim Jones. That was, listen, bro. When I was in high school, I don't even know if it was in the house. I think it was like 03 whenever that shit came out, dude. Was it? Whenever that shit came out,
03,
listen to that shit in amazement. Like, bro, this shit is mind blowing, bro.
Yeah.
So when I finally got to meet Knox and Knox told me that he did that shit, I was like, nigga, you ain't human, nigga. Like this.
Damn.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Insane to me.
That's crazy.
That was insane to me, man, because I was just so attached to that song and that beat. It was probably one of the shits that inspired me to make beats. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I told Knox that shit, bro. But like, dog, I was listening to that shit so hard. Listening to G Unit so hard. That's why, like, even when I got to tell that nigga DJ Khalil, man, bro, you don't understand how that Beg for Mercy like affected me, dude. So like
when
for him to send me samples. Go ahead.
I remember I told him, I'm like, yo, one of my boys, this is when I first moved to LA. I'm like, yo, my boy Lone Star put me on to you. That's when I met Khalil, bro. But I mentioned you, dog. I forgot. I don't even think I told you that,
bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, my own life, dog. Because I remember Khalil. Dog, Khalil was special, bro. Like,
bro, still special.
I ain't heard no production like that, and period.
Ever, dude. Like, this dude is a genius.
Dog. People don't know who DJ Khalil. They know Khaled, but they don't know Khalil.
Bro.
DJ Khalil.
Khalil, that guy, bro.
Yeah, we used to always talk about Khalil. I remember we used to talk about Knox. We used to talk about we used to talk about Needles. Who else we used to build off of? Obviously High Tech.
Yeah.
But boy, it was nothing like trying to get them G Unit tracks over there, bro.
Oh, bro, we was cooking some shit so crazy. That's why, like, when I saw you get over there with Dre, bro, that shit was like special to me, man, because it's like, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, those dudes, like, we looked up to them dudes like heavy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Crazy,
sure. Man. Yeah, I'm glad I experienced all of that, man. Getting out there and tapping in with those dudes in game, and that's cool. That's something that I can always look back on and be proud of, just being able to connect people, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's a good thing, and that's what I really want to do here on on the Moega Show is connect people. Like we got people in the chat right now. That's dope, man. We got my boy Soul. We got to give a shout out to him. He's a dope producer. I know you'll like him because he does a lot of hip hop stuff. His stuff is hip hop. He do house music too, dance stuff. My boy Hustle Coleman. He's LA. He's like straight LA. Like he's bombed in blood. Like, but that's my brother. My brethren. He cold though. He on one of my he on my album, dog. He on his new album, my new album called Who These Niggas. And when you get a chance, check that out. He going in. He tight. Who else we got in here that's an artist? Okay, oh man, one of my boy Dante in here. Yeah, we got some more beat makers in here. So I just really want to use this as a networking tool, man, and connect people. Like my boy Soul, he got and he do this. He remind me of you in terms of his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? And much he work hard, man. I know him since college. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think he was thinking about making beats at that time. But I was in college. I told the story yesterday, man. I used to always go over to his dorm room and use his friends, or Ryan, his boy. I used to use his laptop to make beats. This is in 2002. I had FL Studio on a floppy disk, the demo boy. I was in there trying to make beats. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we connected. We still connected from that. You know what I'm saying? We put out a dope ass project together called Soul and Mo. That shit fired, bro. Hell yeah.
All right, man. Dudes don't understand, man. Say those some different times, bro. Bro,
The
that
floppy disk,
3.5, bro. Like,
the
yeah,
zip drive.
bro. Yeah,
Come on, man.
man.
It goes back to those days, bro, and still being able to like, man, though it feels nostalgic now, man. It feels so nostalgic, man, to think about, how we was making beats and the lengths and the measures we went to make beats. You dig
Oh,
what I'm saying? I
man.
know for sure, dog, that niggas would go anywhere because it was, and we rapped, but it
Yep.
was something about making beats, bro. It's something about making beats that feels. I feel like I balanced it out at this point in my life, but if I ever start rapping, I don't think I ever stop producing, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Man, facts, bro. It's
So
just
like,
like ain't no
if,
way.
if you had to give some advice to a young producer, what would that be, bro?
Man, just trust the process. Just trust the journey. Nobody ever I can't really tell them how to get on because nobody way is the same. I remember Ninth Wonder saying that everybody, journey is different to where they, getting to where they, getting to their destination is always different. Nobody's story is the same. No one. No one's story is the same. So really just trust the journey, bro. Just trust the process. Try not to trip too much, man. Don't be limited in your thinking. It's more than one way to get it. There's more than one way to get it. Take care of your lay your foundation so that it can be a comfortable journey. You know what I'm saying? Lay
Man,
your
that's
foundation
real.
so it can be a comfortable journey. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like, you was
bro,
blessed, bro, to play sports and then be financially cool. That way, when you just said fuck sports, you know what I'm saying, and you focused on music, bro, you locked the fuck in on
I was
music,
locked in. Yeah, that bread went away fast though, nigga.
bro. Man, make sure you got a fire ass CPA, bro, so you can manage it.
Man, that nigga, I fired my CPA. How about that?
Wow, man,
Yeah.
what? Man,
Gee, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't afraid. I ain't ashamed of nothing, bro. Like I'm not ashamed of nothing, dog. Money is what it is, man. The
yes, sir.
greatest of the
The
greatest
tool.
have got it, have lost it, but it was something that's in you that's always going to be able to get that back, bro. So
That's
it's like I'm
real.
not really tripping on that. You held me down one time. I ain't gonna lie. You held me down one time when I was like, yo, hey, he helped you, and you came through for me, bro. So
That's
I
love,
gotta
bro.
give love for that
Always.
because a lot of bros won't do that. They
Man,
look at you crazy, like you ain't supposed to ever like people used to really look at me like I was exempt from ever struggling, and
yeah,
basically financially. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I'm not saying I'm the most well-off person right now. I'm far from it. I'm building myself back up, just like you. I'm
so,
building myself into that space of balance and wealth, health, and doing it in a place where I'm married now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then, oh man, I got some real shit for you. Being spiritual and knowing the pitfalls of being, spiritually aligned and wanting to, really get to your spiritual height,
yeah,
and knowing some of the pitfalls of fame and some of that success stuff. I really recognize how important it is to be able to have to abstain from all of that stuff to be able to maintain the wealth and those things. And then looking at the wealth, like it's not a bad thing. It's not a
yeah,
bad thing. It's what you do with it. You can't let it use you. You have to use it. Allow it to accelerate your life. And I had to learn that, bro, because I used to spend my money on a lot of bullshit, bro.
bro.
And I see why. I'm looking back. Like Spirit put on my heart the other day, like, hey, at the end of the day, man, remember them bank statements?
Man.
Remember them bank statements? Motherfucker said, Papa Do's, Swamp Thing, Papa Do's, Opus. You know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of my money on stupid shit, bro.
Man.
And it's I was damn low key embarrassed. Like, God damn, I spent my money on some bullshit. No wonder I went through a phase where I was struggling to actually, because I believe in your higher self, man. I believe that we all got one, and eventually, it's like, nah, don't keep giving them that shit. It's gonna keep harming themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's the thing about really, hitting that when you're young. You know what I'm saying? But versus
Yeah,
when you older, man, and you understand, like you say, when you understand the money is a resource, like it's a tool. You know what I mean? You're more strategic with what you do with it. You know what I mean? In your later stages in life, bro. But them lessons is necessary too. And like you said, it's in you, so you can get it many times over.
They always say that, man. If you got it once, you can get it again.
Yes, sir.
You know, say what's up, Sonic. Say what's up
What
to
it
the
do?
man. He working on his English. He getting better.
That's what's up,
But,
man.
that's very important, man, because I feel like, we always talk about the money, bro. Like, we think about money. They tell us money is the root of all evil. But here's my take on that. I believe that the root cause of any problem is the root of all evil. So if you haven't done the necessary shadow work to actually tap in on those root causes for any problems that you have in your life, whether it be generational, whether it be habits that you picked up on your life, those will always be the root to your problems, because you haven't taken the time to pinpoint where and why you are addicted to these things, why you're irresponsible with money. You have to know the why before you actually heal yourself and be able to make wise choices. So for me, I look back, I'm like, damn, man, I could have used willpower, but I wasn't really tapping in on cleaning up the root. You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck am I? It's because my uncles, my brothers, on my mama's side, and this and the other, they was all addicted to alcohol. You know what I'm saying? It was all, you know what I mean, players and fucking around a lot. That was in my genes, bro. And it was a lot of things. And I'm not making no excuses, but once you see it and pinpoint it, you gotta make a change, dog. Because if you don't, I'm gonna say this shit every episode. If you don't make these changes, bro, you're gonna carry that gene. You're gonna pass that gene down, and you're gonna get back to wherever you get back to, and they'll be like, "Yo, take your ass back to Earth, man."
Thanks.
You learn your lesson. You picked up more bad habits. We trying to clean up the generations. We trying to clean this shit up so we can get back to where we need to get to, bro.
Yes, sir.
So that's the root. It ain't the money, it's what you do with it. So I had to really go back and really just tap in on the root causes of everything and really clean that shit up, bro.
And that's wild, bro. Because I remember I had posted something about Earl Nightingale a while ago. He was like, "Oh, Uncle Earl," you know what I'm saying?
Earl.
But I remember listening to The Stranger Secret, and he talked about that. He talked about before you achieve anything, really doing that work so that you wouldn't have any blocks. And the funny thing about it, hearing that message again, it didn't dawn on me until last summer. I was like, damn, I missed that part. And that's the reason why I only got so far in my success. Because I didn't do the work in regards to how I felt about money. Because I didn't care about money. And that's the reason why I would get it and that motherfucker wouldn't stay. You know what I'm saying? And but you have to do the work so that it won't block any of your abundance coming in. You gotta do the work before you set your burning desire. Like, this is what I'm going out to do, the fucking work, bro.
What Jim Rohn say, bro? He's like, if you want to be a millionaire, you better become a millionaire.
Real spill, bro. Right now, get in vibration. Like, get in, you know what I'm saying? Get in that vibrational space.
Get into that space.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, right now, we got 5 people watching, but in my mind, I'm acting like this shit already cracking.
Man, it is. Those 5 people are part of the collective, bro. It's 1 billion watching because of those 5.
There we go. I needed to hear that.
We all connected.
Man, I have so many questions I want to ask you. Let me ask you this one, dog. So, like, when you building your YouTube, dog, like, how do you deal with, like, even social media? How do you deal with, like, you know what I'm saying, the lack of engagement, the lack of numbers and stuff like that? How does that affect you, and how do you get over it?
Man, I'm delusional as fuck, bro. Nah, but on the cool, like, it's about the consistency compounding, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I know at some point it's gonna become valuable to somebody. Somebody gonna, it really be the 1 or 2 people that watch that shit that really be like that make me feel like, damn, you know, that fills my soul. That person that found that video be like, man, I'm so glad that I watched this shit because it helped me with such and such. You know what I mean? So I don't even care if it's 500. You know what I mean? Like, that one person said something that really helped them, and that it just felt great. So it's never really about the numbers. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
It's never really about the numbers, dude.
I'm gonna share something with you, bro. Let me let you know that you really like own that. I actually checked my DM, and one of my homies, I ain't gonna say his name, but he actually gave a whole spill. He's like, man, I'm so grateful that y'all talk about that solar return, bro, because I'm going through that phase now. I just couldn't necessarily. I ain't read the whole thing, but he was like, man, thank you for that because I didn't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And now I can be on my P's and Q's, and most importantly, know what to work on. And because they say Saturn is the discipline planet, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Capricorns.
Yeah, Capricorn. When your birthday?
Well, shit, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn too. I think I'm a Pisces, so you know.
Yeah, you right after.
Yeah,
So,
after y'all. Yeah.
So I have a lot of I feel like this is a whole nother show when we start talking about these planets, what they mean, and how we can use them as guide points. I believe that I would say Saturn is without getting too deep into it, Saturn is a guide, basically in terms of keeping yourself disciplined. You can't go wrong by being disciplined.
You can't.
You can't go wrong by being disciplined and then reaping the rewards for being disciplined and staying tapped in on what it is you're supposed to be doing. And that's what Saturn is. But once again, homie hit me a left. He's like, man, thank you for that. So what you're saying is gold because, like even sometimes I look at my IG, I'm like, damn, I joke a lot, bro. So I know I'm like, God damn, I'm like, shit, there's 6 likes in this motherfucker. I'm 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? It'd be me from my one page and the other one. Be like, damn, I'm gonna like this.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's golden because I'm actually like I'm on that same wave, bro. Like I'm one of those people, like you said earlier, we said earlier, like I can be affecting millions of people by just being in the right mind frame.
Facts.
Being in the right mind frame will and then when you think about the importance of who we got here? K Wellness. Shout out to K Wellness. This is one of your buddies.
Homegirl Key. Shout out to Key. Y'all follow her, subscribe to her YouTube channel as well. She's very knowledgeable. Man, she drops a lot of wisdom. So yeah, tap in with the family.
Yes, sir. I kind of want to build on the Saturn a little bit now that she, we got the female energy in here. I like the balance. So I believe that we are moving into a phase. That's why I keep on harping on, you know what I'm saying, the hibernation phase, because the hibernation phase was definitely all Saturn energy if you want to just think about. But now that we're in the age of Aquarius, the golden age, I believe mama energy is starting to come in now.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, father energy, you kicked your ass a little bit. Now mama's like, all right, let me go ahead and lift you back up. But you got to be on frequency in order to be able to get that healing from the mama energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep telling people, like, yo, clean your stomach out. Do whatever you got to do. Heal yourself because that's how you're going to be able to not only, a lot of people get downloads, but they can't hold them. They can't hold them. They go crazy. They think they're going crazy. Like, wow, all this shit coming. They can't handle it. They said it takes a strong, wise, disciplined soul to be able to harness a certain level of conscious information or psychic information. It's a strain on the psyche if you're not necessarily doing the work that get your body.
A lot crazy, man. A lot of people go crazy with that.
They go crazy. And then they tap into God knows what. But I think that's very important, man, for people to really, look at that stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
And use it for what it is. Just use it as a guide. I choose to not feel like anything is ruling over me, bro. But I do understand where in this this construct that we in, in this 3D, what you may call it, Earth realm. What would you call this thing that we're participating in right now?
Man, it is the Matrix, whatever you want to name it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some people call it a prison planet. Some people call it we're under a dome. Some people call it a schoolmaster. Some people call it some people call it hell.
Yeah, it's up to the person's perception of what, we make it what it is, you know what I'm saying, ultimately.
It is gonna be that, like once again, I do believe this is a place where we can come here. I look at Earth as an opportunity, bro. I don't always feel good about being in this motherfucker. I really don't. But whenever I feel that way, I kind of got to tap back in on my gratitude. So I just get a little piece of paper, write down about 15 things I'm grateful for. Boom. And all of a sudden I feel a little bit better. you feel a little bit better to get those numbers. Now you're seeing some numbers. You like,
yeah.
Oh, shit. You look them numbers up. Oh shit, energy boost up again. And next thing you know, you get a phone call. The next thing you know, you back in your wave, nigga. You know
Yeah, thanks, bro.
You feel me? All right, shoot, man. Before we get out of here, man, you got any beats you want to play over this joint, bro? We about to open it up.
Bro, you can't put me on the spot, G.
All right, crack over there.
Let me see, man. Let me see if I got some. See if I got some shit, man. My dog, man. Yeah, let me see if I got some exclusive shit I want to play, man. I hope y'all.
Yes, sir. This is the Moega Show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell, baby, for the latest waves from the Moega Show. Now let's tap back in.
I hope y'all can hear this shit good, bro. Let's see. I'm gonna actually play some of the joints I cooked up using some Khalil samples, man.
Khalil so cold. His joints always had a little off swing. I remember you taught me that off swing. You was like, man, when you take your kick, move it off a little smidget, put it on 1/6, just move it off a little bit. And I've been doing that ever since. Well, I've been doing it with the hi-hats. You told me to do that with the hi-hats, put that swing on it.
Yeah, it's all in the hi-hats, bro. Like everything else can be on grid, but if you move them hats, nigga, you sad. You in the park, man. Shout out to Dilla, man. As you can see, I got on the Dilla hat today.
Shout out to Dilla.
Shout out to Detroit, my nigga.
Man, love.
Yeah.
They're rolling. Am I lagging over here on your side? Yeah. Beats knocking. Speaks knocking. I hear the speak dropping. Niggas about to drop in. Yeah. Niggas about to drop in. Yeah. You bounce back, rebound like Rodman. Everybody dropping. All these hoes they cotton. Yeah. Beat dropping. That's the hook. Beat dropping. So many things change. Everything change. Oh yeah, throw them joints on.
Yeah, I got another one. I use, and this was my favorite one, bro. Like immediately when Khalil sent this shit, like I lost it, man. It's called Master Teacher. The sample was called Master Teacher. So it immediately put me in a space to think about the minister. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brothers in the FOI, in the NOI. You know what I'm saying?
RZA, are you cool with Brother X, Ben X?
Man, I met Brother Ben X, bro, when I used to go to the Waxahachie. I used to go to the study group in Lancaster, actually. Shout out to Brother Ben X, man. Cool brother, man. Shout out to my big bro Megazar, Rodney 2X. You know what I'm saying? All of my brothers, like I said, all my brothers, shout out to the fruit,
Yeah.
But yeah, this joint Master Teacher, man, something special, dude. And
you said Khalil sent you the drum kit?
he sent me the sample. He sent me some samples, bro. I just reached out to him one day, bro, just on a random, like, yo, is it cool if, you know what I'm saying, I get some samples from you? Like, hell yeah. Bro,
Cool
I'm
as
talking
shit.
about, bro, I went bananas, like, as soon as he sent that shit, bro, because I ain't think it was a reach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he blessed my game, dude. And yeah, this sample right here is just beautiful, dude.
He says, teach. And when he could hear that I was not sad, I was not broken, I was not dispirited. That's my teaching.
Come on, man.
And so I cheered my teacher on. And when the program was over, he turned to me and said, you passed a great test tonight.
Yeah, that one's special, bro. Like, I got the artist that's on that shit, bro. Listen, man, I can't wait till that song see the light of day. It's fucking insane, bro. It's insane, man.
Keep them going, bro.
Let's see, man.
They digging you over here. Ebony Moore in the building. She said it's smooth.
Appreciate that, man. Man, I got some joints that I created. Man, last year was a good year, fool. This joint actually is on my YouTube channel, inspired by my unborn child. It's called Mawa.
You got a kid on the way?
Nah, not yet, man. But you know, I got the name for it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Got to start somewhere. I got a name for my daughter too.
Yeah, man. Mawa, which stands for flower, Swahili for flower. So yeah.
Come on, man. What's love on it, brother? Oh yeah, we actually my boy playing these fire ass beats. Going crazy. I ain't say shit.
what you want to do, and you try to do what you can do. Hey, black child, be what you can be, learn what you must learn, do what you can do.
Ooh, yeah.
That's that fire, bro.
Appreciate it, brother.
That's
Appreciate
that fire.
it.
All right. So we come to the end of the segment, man. It was a fire show, bro. I appreciate you coming on last minute, dog.
My dog, man. Thank you for having me, man. It's good seeing you, bro. Man, I'm proud of you, man. As always, brother. We blessed, man. We blessed, G.
That's very true, bro. And so this is one thing I decided I wanted to do it towards the end of the show. So I want to leave people with a tool. You know what I'm saying? Like something that they can actually use moving forward in their life, man. It's something that I that works for me. Things that I'm tapped in on.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's some meditative stuff, whether it's some physical advice, some spiritual. One thing that I do every day. This is my tool for the day, man. This is something that I do, weekly. I would say it's what we call tapping. And what tapping does, it really helps, just open up what we call your third eye, your pineal gland. It just pretty much wakes it up, you know what I'm saying, and just get your mental, your mind expansive, especially if you're just doing it with, certain intentions to expand your consciousness, clear your mind, clear your head, and it just make you that's more alert. So we go do it like this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I normally start off with like right here.
Good old EFT tapping.
Yeah, the tap, and then I jump over with the middle finger. And right to the left, baby finger. Hit all the fingers, and boom. On the last one, I hit them with the temple. This is where they say Solomon's temple, and they say that Solomon was the wisest man in history. And honestly, I believe that's all metaphor to the temple right here, where the pineal gland is. Right?
Yes,
they say that's the right hemisphere of God, and that's where they say Christ came down from, metaphorically, and it's basically. Right here is what opens up your third eye and get your mental cracking. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so you do that tapping, do it every day, and wake those what you may call those faculties up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Make sure you have affirmations as well while you're doing this EFT tapping. Like use your I ams. You know what I mean? While you doing that, you know what I mean? It's very powerful when you do that, man.
Nah, that's real talk right there. That's super real talk. And that's our tool to use for the day. Make sure you guys are doing that throughout the week. Next time we on here, I'm gonna show you some more tools. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave you with nothing, baby.
Hey,
so leave us your if you can drop your maybe your Cash App, you know what I'm saying? If people want to donate, put that in the chat. Just drop that in the chat.
Yeah, let me man, if you can post it for me on the I don't know if it'll show up on YouTube.
Yeah, it should be in here. Drop it right there in the chat, and I can put it up for you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, my guy.
Already. Because we go this will be played back. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of things. You know what I'm saying? And technology. So this will be on a playback situation. So we go put this in here. Somebody want to come back and they appreciate the jewelry that you dropped on us today.
Man,
I'm a very successful young man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I hope it bless everybody. Man.
Absolutely. And where can people find you, man? Where can people find you?
Man, on all social platforms is Lone Star Music. The same way without the CashApp sign. It can be at Lone Star Music. That's on YouTube. That's on IG. That's on TikTok. Twitter. Every single platform. Lone Star Music spelled that exact way. LONESTARRMUZIK. You'll find me on all of those platforms, man. I post funny shit. I post spiritual shit. I'm just me. I just be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. That's real talk. So, you have any last words for the listeners, bro, before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. I said this morning, and I hope this will help everybody that's in uncertain times, especially speaking with the hibernation mode, that solitude space, being in isolation. This morning I said, look, the path will appear when you start walking. That uncertainty is really what you need at this moment. So yeah, the path will appear when you start walking, man. Trust the process. Trust your internal guide and where you're going.
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool. Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool. Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool. Yeah, that's fire, dog. That shit cool.
Well, it was an amazing show. This was my first guest on the show.
Hey, I ain't know I was the first, bro. That's what's up, man.
First joint, B.
Hey.
You already know what it is. And it was an epic one,
way
man.
to start it off, man. Thank you, bro.
And
thank you, man. Thank you, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dog. And yeah, we're gonna stay tapped in, stay locked in, man. Keep doing your thing out there, and keep being an inspiration, man. Stay on that conscious spiritual path. Stay balanced, and we're gonna be straight, bro. It's all good, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. We appreciate everybody that tapped in with us today, and yeah, much love. Make sure y'all hold on. I gotta leave y'all out with one more time, just in case.
Yes, sir. This is the Mo Egger Show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And click that notification bell, baby, for the latest waves from the Mo Egger Show. Now let's tap back in.
All right, y'all. It was good, man. We tap in later.
Peace.